Get me to the sun, get me to the sea. Vacation on my mind and I'm feeling so free. 4 cats at home, yeah, they cheering for me. Turn it up, let's get cruise ready. Hey, I'm on a mission now, I'm shedding the weight. Got a cruise on the way and I can't be late. Dancing every day, yeah, sets me free. Feeling strong, feeling proud, this is who I wanna be. Left step, right step, moving with style. I'm working for the sunshine, glowing smile. YouTube on my mind, where I share my ride. Every beat I drop is a win inside. Move with me, vacation's near. Dance it out, let's make it crystal clear. Every beat, every step, I'm living my dream. Oh, I'm getting cruise ready, you know what I mean. Move with me, watch me shine. Ocean waves calling as I reach my prime. This is my time, my shine, my victory. I'm doing something good and I'm doing it for me. Hands up, breathing.
Hello. Hello, everybody. Oh, my poor hair is not cooperating, and hopefully everybody can hear me okay. Oh, well, hey, Susie Bluis, nice to see you. Yeah, so many people. Okay, this is going to be, I'm going to be on the struggle bus today, and this is like the worst day for this to happen. This stupid mouse, I made the mistake of connecting it to my iPad to use it on my iPad, and now I cannot get it reconnected to my computer. Been sitting here for 30 minutes doing everything but restarting my computer because I knew the minute I restarted my computer, then it wouldn't work for the live because somehow it ended up in a huge update. So Lynn says she's going to be here about 45 minutes. Buffalo Wild Wings or Chili's for dinner because she's going to Vegas. I'd say I'm jealous, but ooh, it's going to be hot, 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 hot. Hi, Miggy Spence. Nice to see you. Yeah, 110 while you're there. Yeah, because it is a dry heat, it doesn't feel as bad as humidity, but it's still freaking hot. I remember living there as a kid and literally the inside of my dad's car melted. It was so hot. Hi, Josiane. Hey, Candace. Nice to see you. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Jaden. Nice to see you. You know what? I need to make sure I set myself an alarm because I'm switching over right at like I'm gonna cut off like right at 7 today because I'm switching over to Amy. If you see Amy K to do a cruise live tonight because I've got my schedule just out of whack. I usually like to do the other channel on Tuesday or Wednesday. But this week I just couldn't get myself together. Because you know how that goes. Hold on, let me set myself an alarm because just y'all, just wait until I tell you what I did, the ADHD brain. Hey TT, nice to see you. Hey Patty, Patty made it for a live. Susie made it for a live. Fantastic. Hey Teddy D, nice to see you. Aren't you TT's cousin? Or maybe not. Well, oh, what was his name? I can't remember. Look, I'm terrible at names, folks. Oh, well, thank you, Lynn. I got this from Amazon. I think I put it on like my Amazon link because I have cardboard from the cat food boxes. It's a 2X. I really like it. Hold on. Let's stand up, but I have, there we go. What I really like is I like kind of like it's got the ruching here, so it kind of gives me a little bit extra room in the tummy, and it's got thick enough arms that they don't pinch my chubby arms. But yeah, I really love this shirt. It washes really well, doesn't really wrinkle. I bought a couple different designs. I should probably buy another more. And TT saying hello to Teddy. Lynn says Buffalo Wild Wings. That sounds delicious. Turn the Bluetooth off on the iPad. Yeah, I did. I have the Bluetooth off on the iPad. I turned it off on all of my phones. I turned the mouse off, turned the mouse back on. I turned the Bluetooth off on the computer. I hit all the buttons, even pulled out the instructions, people. And it's not working. Are you doing another live after this? Yes, ma'am. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna blame it all on Grace because she's like, "Oh, I really missed your live on Tuesday." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, like I really needed to get out a regular video." Because YouTube's a funny creature and like it doesn't like you don't really get paid that well on lives. Like if that's all you're doing on your channel, not compared to regular videos, especially regular videos, people will go back week after week to watch them versus the lives. Um, but then I'm like, oh, well, I guess like the only other day I could really fit in another live is today, so I'm just gonna try and try to remember to get off and see. Like I am doing it through StreamYard, so I'm hoping that when I end the stream here, that I'll be able to jump out of this like studio instance and then right into the other. I do have a redirect set up. So that way, anybody who's in this stream, if you want to join the other one, there should be a button, but it should take you to the live, and like you may have to wait a minute or two in the waiting room because I have to wait for this to process. So like when I end the live on uh, StreamYard, it actually processes it because it's actually recording at the same time. So it makes me a copy, but I have to wait a minute or two, sometimes 3 or 4 for it to process. Um, oh, Josie Ann's just saying hello to everybody. Uh, heat. Yeah, anxious to see how I feel. I'm always cold. It's 80 here and I'm in a long sleeve. Yeah, well, you'll be toasty. There. Okay, let's get down to the bottom. Everybody saying hello to everybody. Yep. Thank you, Lynn. Don't forget to like Hutton. Don't forget to hit the like button. Oh my gosh, my brain. Oh, your cousin's JR. Okay, that's right. Or JR or Junior JR. Yeah. Hey everybody in chat. Hey Anissa. Hey Son Bon One or Sun Bon One. Oh, hey Cece, nice to see you. The downsize is on the cruise today. Yeah, I saw that. I wanted to go and I could have afforded to go, but I just couldn't make the schedule work. Like this is just my busiest time of the month, and there's just no way. Oh, hey Lynette, nice to see you. Uh, Grace. So Grace gifted a Losing membership. Let me see if I can get this to show. Yay. And travel with Josie Ann received the membership. So yay, Josie Ann. So actually it's funny because quite a few of the Foodie Squad lately have gotten gift memberships from Grace because apparently she just likes to spend her money on me. So thank you, Grace. I really appreciate it. Oh, and I have to you like where's your review, lady, of the Prima? What did you think? Were my comments about it what you experienced, right? Like I have comments and thoughts about my experience on the Prima, but that's from my point of view. So um I think the things that I didn't really like was the seating was uncomfortable in most of the places, and that I thought the two extra like venues for like the comedy club and Sid Norman's were just way too small, and there weren't really other venues. And I really didn't like that. I really loved the setup of the Princess Ship, where all the venues were just there and they were open, and there was plenty of seating all of the time. And then on same with Royal, like there's just venue after venue after venue, and they're always open. You can go in, but on the Prima, the venues are closed all the time. There's no really like much lounging space inside. Hey Carol, nice of you to come over from Vicky's. Hey Terry, nice to see you. Hey Grant. Let's see. Oh, hey, Harjarine. Nice to see you. I noticed that today that my other channel, If You See Gaming K, someone gave me a gift membership. So thank you so much. So I'll be going in and seeing if you have any uh membership content. I have some. So those of you like Josie Ann, since you just got a new membership, don't forget I have several membership videos up there, like dresses and cruising stuff and recipes that I've done, stuff that my normal channel doesn't like. Hey Nikki Silverstacker, nice to see you. I saw you last night on Tuber Chat. I was on there for several hours on Tuber Chat. Uh, Super Chat is a really nice connect and grow community. So if you're looking to connect with other content creators, you go on Super Chat and they do like a wheel, and sometimes you can get on the wheel and they'll feature your channel. Susie, you are going on the Aqua on July 3rd. Well, congratulations. I definitely want to try. I think my next one that on NCL that I want to try is probably the Luna or the one that's coming out after it. So I'm really interested to try that out. I'm curious how big the smaller partial golden dose is. Oh, someone gave me someone gave me the measurements on it, and it's not even a quarter of a dose. It's like maybe an eighth of a dose. So say for instance, like if a dose is normally like 50 ml, it wasn't even like 0.15. So it isn't and you can't actually get it out because the whole mechanism locks on the Kwikpen. Oh, well, hey, Reddy. I'm glad you made it at the beginning. Just stopping by to show support. Well, I greatly appreciate it, Nikki. Thank you for stopping by because every view on the channel helps. Uh, Hello again, Hargerine, says TT. The pool. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Sorry. Someone just texted me a message and I don't understand it. I don't understand. Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry. I forgot that someone borrowed a camcorder that I had. Um, and left it at a friend's house that I need to go pick it up. Um, I'm all confused. Don't mind. See, ADHD brain, squirrel, people. Yes, you're so welcome. My members will get all the smoke. Yeah, it's awesome to get free memberships to people's channels all the time, even if it's just for a month to just check out their memberships. Oh, well, thank you so much, Nikki. Wow, that is so small. Yes, Aristotle 2000. The golden dose in the new US pen is tiny. Does insurance cover Kwikpen? I'm wondering if it just saves my job some money. Okay, so the Kwikpen is the same price as the vials. It is cheaper than the individual pens if you're paying for it with no insurance. But I think they're actually going to start phasing out the 4 pens and only go to the Kwikpen. So I guess we should just talk about the topic of the night. So Kwikpen versus vials. So I guess we can add in single use. If I had my choice, now that I've done the Kwikpen and I've done the vial, like I did it again, if I had my choice, I would go with the single use pen, even though it's bulky and takes up a lot of space, has a lot of extra packaging. The fact that you don't have to add a needle and that you don't have to push it yourself, you don't have to depress the plunger, I would totally choose the single-use pen. But I can't even buy it without insurance. Like Lily won't even let me buy it at full price. If I wanted to pay the $1,000 a month, they won't let me anymore. I don't know if it's just me or if it's just a thing. I would say that like Kwikpen versus the vials, it's kind of a toss-up. And that's really because using the Kwikpen, you got to add a needle to it. Well, you got to clean the little red dot, which is like the seal to the medicine. So you got to clean that. You got to put the needle on, and then you got to prime it and dial it. And then when you're going to depress the plunger, it actually isn't that easy because you're trying to hold the pen and depress this kind of stiff plunger while not like pushing it hard into your skin so you don't bruise yourself. I would say that for me, the difficulty with the vial is just getting the medicine in the vial because it can, like the needles that I have are dull. If my needles were sharp and could get into the vial pretty easily, because like you still have to clean the top of it and then you got to put the needle in. I think just trying not to get air in the needle, but the individual syringes, like just the standard ones, push down so much easier than the Kwikpen. So like it's really like a toss up. Like it, I don't know. it's you know, and I do like the fact that with the vials, like you can control how much dosage you're taking. The Kwikpen, they take all of that away from you. So, I mean, for now, like I'm gonna finish out the prescription that I have for the Kwikpen. I only get a quarterly prescription, but I may switch back to the vials, just because feel that I don't necessarily feel that the Kwikpen is really like that much more advantageous. I thought, oh, well, not having to deal with the syringe and blah, blah, blah would be so much better. But honestly, I don't know, it's not. Uh, it's really like, what do they say? Six of one, half dozen of the other. It's really going to come down to personal preference. But like if I had ultimate personal preference, I'd go for the single use pens, even though they scare me because of the sound that they make. Yeah, I'm not really sure if I might be able to get over that, but I've never used one, so I don't know, like, pain wise. Like the quick pen is the most painless because my needles that come with my vials are dull, but if I got the sharper needles like I had before, I would be able to I think it would make a difference. I think I'd feel better. So maybe I should ask my doctor to write me a prescription for a box of needles, because here in my state, like you cannot buy them unless you have a prescription for them. Um, I'm not sure why, but you know, I could probably ask my vet because they're the same needles. They're for use on humans too. So it was to something I can't remember. You'd have to use an insulin syringe to extract. Yeah. Uh, yeah, so yeah, it was so little. And then, like you said, you'd have to use an insulin syringe to extract. And are you just then going to take it extra with your last dose? Because we're not really safe to hold on to that and put it in the fridge and use it later, because the cross contamination that you could get from taking it out of the pen and then putting it in a needle. Like, I don't know. I don't know that I would use the golden dose. Oh, well, fabulous. Well, thank you, Ebony, for joining us. And Kathy says, hello, Amy and chat. Does anyone know if Ozempic is covered on the new bridge program that starts in July? I'm sure someone here knows, because I don't, uh, I'm not old enough for Medicare, even though several people on one of my videos one time insinuated I was. I don't really know that much about it. Yes, autocorrect. Autocorrect gets us all. Oh, hey, Kim, nice to see you. I get the original pens with insurance. Honestly, Anissa, the original pens are the easiest from taking wise. Storage wise, maybe not. Traveling wise, like if you're going somewhere for a month and you got to take all four pens, it takes up a lot of room. And TT Trucker has shared his channel. Don't forget, folks, hashtag 4cats if you want to share your YouTube channel, but nothing else can go in that comment. It just has to be hashtag 4cats. My co-pay went from 30 to 169. The Mounjaro savings card brought it down to 25. Oh, look at you. I just finally hit the point that my YouTube income almost covered my medication this month, but yeah, it's still $4.49 a month that I pay out of pocket. And I was just thinking, like, I was thinking about like retirement and like what I need to do. And like, I've got some emotional credit card debt I need to work on paying off. And obviously, YouTube is part of that strategy to help pay that off. But I was just thinking, like, should I sell my car and just use an Uber on I don't go out very often. Uh, just randomly to get like cat food or prescriptions or go to a doctor's appointment. Like I could just take an Uber and I would probably, but the thing is, my car's paid for, but I still pay car insurance. I still pay parking. And I could probably get like 20,000 cash for my car. So it's like, oh, do I just take that and put that in the bank. I don't know. And Lynn says, check out her channel. Yeah, Lynn's got a great channel over there. Make sure you check it out. I'm excited to see her new video that she just put out with about what she eats out at restaurants and she still loses weight, which is a great thing to a really great topic of a video, right? Because some people get so diligent and militant about eating when you're on a diet or weight loss journey and just think that we should be relegated to this keto, low carb, carnivore, and eat absolutely nothing that you want to eat diet. But that's just not the way it is. And you can't live like that. At the end of the day, you have to be able to figure out a way to eat normal foods that you like and enjoy and still get to your goal weight and maintain your weight. Oh, hey, Brian, nice to see you. Uh, there you go. So Terry just used her #4cats to share her channel. And hello, Chris B. Hello from Northern California. My insurance just switched me to the Quick Pen from the single dose pens. I prefer the single use pens. And I would say that if I'd ever used them, I would agree with that. I mean, the Quick Pen is okay. But after I used it again, after using the vials twice while I was on vacation, I was just like, I don't know if this is all that it's cracked up to be. It is nice, but I don't, I don't know. I don't think it's any easier at all. And Cece just shared her channel. So Cece has, I believe, gotten to goal weight or was at goal weight, maybe put on a little weight and is back on the medication because honestly, and that was the whole point of my last video that I put out was like uh, talking about telling people they can't use the medication because they appear to be skinny or appear physically not to need a weight loss medication. Well, let's just face it, these aren't weight loss medications. They are medications to control the disease of obesity. And just because you may be living in a body that is at an ideal weight does not mean that you have kicked the disease of obesity. It doesn't get cured just because you lose weight. It doesn't get cured from anything at all. The medications help us manage this disease. And that's, we're able to lose weight because it manages our glucose and it manages other things in our body that are physically broken and deficient. So I think like just having the mindset that like, okay, well, maybe you weigh 124 pounds and you're at the perfect weight, but that doesn't mean that you need to stop taking the medication because you're just then taking away the fix for the problem that you had, and that problem's just going to return. So yeah, so that was just kind of my soapbox on my last video. True, because like Hollywood really it does kind of really set a bad example. But remember that celebrities are such a minor portion of our population, and I mean minuscule portion of our population, but they just happen to be the people that are in the magazines and on the news and on all of the social media. So TT says, I prefer the vials. Yeah, I can definitely see that. I may end up switching back to the vials because I don't like the fact that, okay, I'm on 12.5 and maybe the doctor that I went to, my regular primary care physician said that if I don't start losing weight again in a couple of weeks, now that once I get settled from vacation, that I probably should just go up on a dose because I'm not having any like side effects from 12.5 that would prevent me to go up. And it's controlling my hunger and all that good stuff, but I just like the weight is kind of really slow, but maybe it's because I just got back from vacation and I still need to do that. I still have the Zepbound single-use pens, Patty says. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really a big proponent of the single-use pens because I just think they take up so much room. Also, like it's harder for the pharmacies to store them because they really do take up so much room. Also, it's hard for them to get. And I actually talked to someone who is a pharmacist, not actually practicing a pharmacist, but like upper management of like a big company, and they sadly, the pharmacies actually lose money every time we fill a prescription for those medications, which is the most ludicrous thing I've ever heard in my life, right? Because the pharmacies have to be able to make some kind of profit because they have employees and they're a business too. But the fact that they're losing money, and that's why a lot of them really don't want to fill the prescriptions. So Anissa says, I feel no pain. So when you're using the single-use pen, you're not feeling any pain. Well, that is good to know. Brian says, you never noticed the sound. I noticed the sound when a friend of mine was showing me how she does hers. And I'm like, oh, what is that? Like loud clicking that sounds like a gunshot went off. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Ebony Talk says, I've used all three. I like the vials because you can take more or less if you want. Yeah, that's what I really like about the vials, but I really want them to put out the multi-use vials. And I don't know if Lily's going to do it for the general public. So they have the multi-use vials approved by the FDA, but Lilly is doing everything they can to keep us paying as much as possible for the medication. So the minute they release single-use or multi-use vials, someone who's on 7.5 is going to buy the 15 at the same price and only use half of it. So yeah, I don't know when they'll actually put those out. So Kim says, I like the single-use pens. Reddy says, single-use pen sound is nothing, just a click like a ballpoint pen, but not that loud. It's the only one I've ever used. Maybe it was just my friend's pen. That was really, really loud. Ozempic is for type 2 diabetes and bridges for weight loss, maintenance, and comorbidity. So yeah, so I guess it's a difference between getting it's Ozempic and Wegovy, right? Wegovy is the one for weight loss. Uh, so if you're on Ozempic, hopefully that should be covered. That's covered under most plans. Yeah. So Brian says, I think both are included. Oh my goodness gracious. I cannot talk today. My brain is going at a mile a minute. Hold on. I've lost track of where I am. Oh, hey, Kim K. Nice to see you. Let's see. And property tax on the car. Oh, yeah, because Virginia, our property tax is ridiculous. My car is a 2018, people, and would you believe I'm still paying $500 a year property tax on my car? I started out at $650, and usually by this point, I wouldn't be paying anything, but they have raised our tax rates so ridiculous. It's absurd that I'm still paying $500 a year for property tax on my car. And that's not the tag. That's not tax or the registration and the extra fee I have to pay because my car can be plugged in. It's not 100% electric, but it can be plugged in. And so they charge me an extra $149 a year for a fuel tax. And the only way to get around that is to have them install a tracker app on my car to prove that I'm not driving. I'm not doing that. They're not tracking me because I'd probably get 100 speeding tickets. Because I drive way too fast. Eat the food that you enjoy. Moderation is the key. Absolutely, Vicky. Absolutely. Quick pen all the way. Off the cuff ×2. Hashtag 4cats from Vicky's new channel, Foodies Travel Casino Life. So if you're interested in casino, check out Vicky's new channel for everything to do with casino. Let's see. So TT saying hello. Grant just shared his channel at hashtag 4cats. My cat is in the background screaming his head off. You probably can't hear him. I think it's Kevin. Yeah, it's Kevin. Malibu's at my feet. Let's see. Anissa says, sounds like the sound is like a jack in the box. You're waiting for a jack to pop out. Yeah, I get that. So Brian says, my doctor says she doesn't want me to lose much more. I'm at 220 and really think I would get down to 190. Type 2 diabetic and my numbers are great. So she does not want me going up from 12.5. Yeah, that's a hard one to balance, right? Because I know that you really want to get the most appetite suppression and food noise reduction and all of that good stuff. But you do have to kind of really balance that with your insulin and glucose control, because you can unfortunately experience too low of glucose levels when you're on these medications. Hey, JC Calamity Jane, no worries, no worries. I'm going to be on forever tonight, it seems like. So I'm going to be on here right until 7 p.m. and then I'm going to disconnect. I will have a link for anybody who wants to redirect to my If You See Gaming K, and we're going to talk about Princess Casino comps. Are they the real deal or are they a scam? I have my see you soon offer that I booked, or that I won on my cruise. I got my 3,000 points. If anybody saw my video over on that channel, don't worry, not many people did. It kind of flopped, but I got my see you soon offer, and I got it for $0. I walked away with money in my pocket and my offer, and I have actually booked my upcoming cruise for that. So on that channel tonight, I'm going to talk about, well, what did it cost me? What would it have cost me full price? And is it a scam? Like, is it just enticement to get us to go on the cruise and spend a lot of extra money that we wouldn't normally spend if we were paying full price for a cruise? So Uncle Charlie says I was 325 pounds, now 180. Oh my gosh. Hold on. We got to get congratulations going. Started 2.5, then 5, 7.5, then 10, 12.5, 15, then down to 12.5, now 10. Oh, now 7.5 will be going back down to 5. Look at that. Congratulations. Let's see if I do 2 thumbs up. What do we get? Fireworks. That is absolutely fabulous. I know a lot of people have like, they get to their goal weight and then they're like, oh, well, I want to quit. I don't want to keep paying for the medication, but you kind of have to. But if you can get by with just 5, because I think that is a cheaper dose. That would be fabulous. Also doing carnivore diet. Yeah, I found that I can't do without the carbs. Like, I usually eat a protein forward diet, but I have to have my carbs. I'm insulin resistant, which means that I don't have a high A1C. I'm not type 1 or type 2 diabetic, but on occasion I will get like spikes of really high or really low blood sugar just randomly. And if I'm not getting my carbs in, then my blood sugar will just tank. So I do have to make sure that I'm eating a healthy diet, a healthy well, I mean, carnivore is healthy, but I just need to eat a very balanced diet with everything that I'm taking in. So I have to make sure that I get a good amount of carbs, I get a good amount of protein, a good amount of fiber, all those good things for me. Property tax on the car, Pennsylvania would never. Oh, I know you guys are lucky, but Pennsylvania will impound your car in a heartbeat and then steal your title and charge you thousands of dollars. Parking wars, lady, parking wars. If you never watched that TV show. Yeah, great work, Uncle Charlie. That is amazing. I'm really sucking this up without this mouse. It's driving me crazy. Tarjarine says she's on 12.5, which is it is so strong. I'd say last night, like, I was having a little bit of food aversion issue with it, but I kind of need it because I was getting a little munchies and I really need to get on the weight loss game. Oh, I guess I should go over the weight loss too. Ebony talks carnivore too. Yeah, I heard that's a really good diet, but like, I just need my carbs, man. Just need my carbs. Correct. Wegovy is weight loss. However, Bridge states in the FAQ, if you qualify for anything other than weight, you're already covered. You can't do Bridge. Okay, that's awesome to know. Brian, I'm type 1 diabetic and Zepbound has done amazing with my diabetic management. Oh yeah, so she's actually saved 50% on her insulin usage since using Zepbound, and it's pretty darn fantastic. I have not noticed any difference at any dose, never had any side effects. Lucky that way. Yeah, a lot of people don't have side effects. And a lot of people have them the first couple of weeks and then they do just eventually go away. Also, too, like, you find yourself eating a more balanced diet, more regular intervals, and you've got your glucose way under control, and that really helps with the side effects. Oh, yes, you watched that video. You were one of the 300 people who watched that video, which is sad. Coming off like a couple weeks ago, I had a video that hit 10,000 views, and now I'm like, the last couple have been 300. I'm very sad. Uh, so Patty says, I have a terrible time eating meat and fish. I really get my protein through Greek yogurt and protein shakes. Well, hey, it works. I know that's not the best, but I just can't do meat very often. And that is okay. You're getting your protein, you're getting protein and fat, and all of the good things that you need, as long as you're eating some meat here and there. Amy, my pin has arrived. So Anissa has her pin for her monetization. Look at that. Immediately go in, put that number in, turn the green button to turn monetization for all your past videos on. That would be so fabulous, Anissa. And honestly, I cannot say enough about how much Anissa has grown as a YouTube personality over the year that I've been watching her, however long she's been on the platform. Just leaps and bounds, fabulous content, fabulous person. So make sure that you check out Anissa's channel, and super congratulations that you are monetized and you got your pin. So for those of you who may have smaller YouTube channels or don't have a YouTube channel, in order to get paid from YouTube, you have to have 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, and you have to be signed up and get a pin, which can take weeks, if not months. And so everybody always gets really excited when they get their pin, because then they can go in and turn on their monetization. And we just get paid from people watching our videos. So that's all it is. We just get a share of the ad revenue. And so Brian shared his channel. I need to make sure that I come back and check this out. So just remember that this is a live stream. The live stream chat is not available right away when this video posts. Like, you can see it now while the video is live, but then it disappears for about, I would say, 15 to 20 hours, and then it will reappear, and then you can watch it. You can go back in and grab any channel links if you missed them. So yeah, so just make sure that, like, if there's anything you've missed in the chat, you can go back in, but it just takes a while after the video posts. And just have to know carbs to eat carbs. Oh, I love carbs. I just had a decent bit of potatoes. I just had a decent bit of potatoes with lunch today because I had chicken, some green beans, and then I'm like, oh, what else could I do? And I threw a couple red potatoes in the microwave. Yeah, Patty, those are definitely good alternatives. Let's see. So Patty said, or Pamela 16, long time no see. My insurance might change this month. I'm hoping I won't be denied, especially since I use a CPAP. I'm hoping the best. I've lost 60 so far. Congratulations. Just took my 61st shot, slow and steady, 16 months out. So that's fabulous. Well, I use a CPAP and I couldn't get Zepbound, but Zepbound is just not on my plan at all. I'm on CVS Caremark. They took it off the plan, like, completely. It doesn't matter what you need it for. Zepbound and Mounjaro were just not covered, and I refuse to switch to semaglutide, which is the Ozempic. Well, actually, whichever, Wegovy, what is it? Wegovy for weight loss. It's not covered under my plan anyways. Only Ozempic is covered for type 2 diabetes. My plan does not cover any obesity medications, which is absolute bullshit. And I think it's discrimination, because they don't understand obesity is just as serious of a disease as many of the other things that people have. And actually, if we could manage our obesity, then we would be able to easily manage or get rid of a lot of the comorbidities that the insurance is paying for to treat, because we are overweight. And I was a denier of a lot of things for a long time that my weight was causing, and now I see, oh, I really did just need to lose weight, but I had no recourse. You know what I mean? I had no way to lose the weight. No matter what I did, I couldn't lose the weight. And so I was so frustrated because I'm getting blamed for all this stuff that's happening to my body, but I couldn't physically lose weight and I didn't know what to do. And so I was just like trying to say, oh, it's not because of my weight. And like, why can't you just treat me? Why can't you just help me with my symptoms and things that are going wrong? But all they want to talk about is losing weight. But when you don't have a GLP-1 medication, for a lot of us, it's impossible. Uh, Miggy Spins says Massachusetts charges excise tax on vehicles to be able to be registered. Yep, those taxes. Yes, I've dealt with PPA. I just witnessed an entire street get towed because street work started at 8 a.m. It was 8:01 and the tow trucks were lined up. Oh, yeah. They do that. In here, they sneak into our garage. And I've had my tag, my parking tag with my number on it fall off my mirror, and they towed my car out of my spot. I was so furious because I'm like, look, I don't care if I have my tag on or not. I pay for that spot. I rent that spot. So technically, I own that spot while I'm paying for it. And how dare you tow someone or tow me or anyone out of my spot unless I ask you to? Because I had my neighbor park in my spot for 3 weeks and they wouldn't do anything about it. But you have the balls to tow my own car out of my spot, and you knew it was my car because my car was registered to my spot. Oh, there was some screaming going on. My poor friend that was with me when we had to go down to she had to take me down to the tow service to get my car. I was, I lost it. Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't go to jail because I lost my mind. ND is cheap now. Pay no tax on vehicles. Purchase price. My 2017 cost me $85 a year for a license plate and registration. That is awesome. You know, I know a lot of people who travel like and live overseas register themselves in I think it's South Dakota, so they don't have to pay taxes and don't have all this crazy stuff. Amy, I just did an update on my lab, so you'll have to check that out. Oh yeah, I'll definitely have to check that out. Let's see. So Brian says, I only get 20 to 30 views on a video. You know what? It's just consistency is key, Brian. Just consistency. Try to get out 1 to 2 videos per week. If you can't do 2, do 1 video and 1 live stream. If you're not live streaming, do it. You just have to do it. Like it definitely helps get you views. Like right now, I'm at my all-time high. There are 73 lovely people on this live stream. Oh, 77 fantastic people on this live stream. And I can't tell you how much like I completely appreciate every single person that is here listening to me ramble on like a crazy person about weight loss and getting on my soapbox. But yeah, Brian, consistency, consistency, stay on topic. Pick a niche, stay on topic. Make sure that like the last 5 videos that you put out, like the same people would want to watch the last 5 videos that you put on. That is the quickest way to grow. Now, I'm not saying that you always have to stay that way. Once you get a much bigger channel, your 10,000, 20,000, 100,000 viewers, and you'll get there. You'll get there eventually. Stick with it long enough and you'll get there. And then you'll be able to go off topic a little bit. But when you're a small channel, just pick a topic. And that's why some people are like, oh, all you talk about is the Kwikpen. Well, you know what? This is a weight loss channel. I'm using a GLP-1 medication. So I'm trying to stay on topic to make sure YouTube sends my videos out to all the people that are kind of watching and want to watch what I'm talking about. Amy Behave, 300 views is great. Be grateful for the small as you are. The higher number, 300 people chose to watch, that's significant. I know it's just hard because I had been growing. I'd been getting some videos that were getting a couple thousand views. I had 2 this month that got 2,500, almost 3,000 views. I had 1 the month before that got 10,000 views. I'm just waiting for my viral video. Like one of my friends actually just had a video that it hit 100,000 views, and they just hit their 1,000 subscriber mark, and they had only been getting like 200 and 300, maybe not even that, views per video. And like I just went on a cruise with them on the YouTube After 40 course, and we spent a lot of time talking about their channel and things that they could implement, and they just happened to hit on a video topic that people loved. And so fantastic to them. I have an idea for a video that I'm really hoping might actually get a lot of views because, everybody goes on these cruises to the Mediterranean and everybody's like, Santorini, Santorini, it's so beautiful, blah, blah, blah. I kind of hated it. I think it's so overhyped. I think it's so inaccessible for people who are overweight, have disabilities, for people who have any kind of injury. Someone who is not young and fit and spry and blah, blah, blah. Like Santorini was pretty a crappy destination for that and expensive. But even if you weren't going like on land and having to like deal with all those hills, the people that went out on boat tours really complained like they were just what they call beating. They were just beating into the wind and the waves. The seas were so rough. So many people were seasick. A lot of people didn't enjoy. They spent $300, $400, $500 on these tours and they were miserable. Oh yeah, congratulations, Anissa. Congratulations. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Absolutely a good hashtag. Oh, yeah, I still wish I had 4 cats though. I'm very sad that I only have 3 cats. Let's see. Ad revenue, super chats, gifted, and purchase memberships and brand stuff. Yeah, that's all like the extra money that takes extra work. It's like I know YouTube has really been pushing, like they're really pushing to creators to like start mentioning, oh, well, you can send me super chats. Let's set a super chat goal for my live. Like, let's try and get me to X amount of dollars. And oh my gosh, like how uncomfortable that would make me to be like, oh, well, I'm trying to make $100 this live. Can people send in like money? Oh my God, I would die. I would die. Like, I just want people to watch my posted videos. That's all I asked. Like, it costs you nothing, just time. Like, oh, but yeah, but some people do, like Grays is a big one that purchases memberships for other people. Um, and I did get a tip one time. Someone did go in and do like a super chat, uh, and they hid the comment so you guys wouldn't be able to see it. But yeah, so I did get a really nice tip from someone, which was really great. And I have to say, Vicky, lately brand stuff has been so sketchy. I've been getting so many scam emails that I don't even know like what is real anymore. And I'm so afraid to click on anything because I don't want to lose my channels, even though, okay, yeah, I don't have that many subscribers, but like the little bit of income that's coming in right now is really going to be game changing for me. Because it's going to cover my medication and then maybe allow me to have a little bit of spending money to start paying down some of my bills. Because really what happened was I had a whole bunch of like, and I don't really talk about like how bad my debt is because I just had a whole bunch of really bad stuff in my life happen at one time. Like I was in the middle of a terrible, messy divorce. I got laid off from work. My cat was diagnosed with a terrible, terrible cancer. Then my second cat got really sick all at the same time. My mom died, my grandmother died, my brother died, and I had to be the person to sign the paperwork to remove life support. Like just, and then I put on like 50, 60 pounds in 1 month because my Hashimoto's went crazy. And then I got so overweight. So like I'm just trying to figure out a way to get out of it, and doing YouTube is the only way that I could figure it out because I had a bunch of credit cards with lower interest rates and some with like zero interest rates. And then the pandemic, and then now everybody's like sky high, and I don't have any movement, any way to figure out how to get them off the high interest credit cards. And I have actually like taken a personal loan at like a fraction of the rate and like paid a couple cards off, and then I'm paying that. And then when I get that paid, uh like I think I've got a year on that, then I'll go like take another loan to pay off like another credit card or two, and then to get rid of like the really, really high interest rate because some of them are 27, 28%. It's ridiculous. Isn't CVS Pharmacy about to make a change? I thought someone did a vlog recently. Yeah, Dave on the Pen did. A couple other people did it. My concern is my benefits plan does not have obesity coverage, and it is a separate rider. So I don't think it matters if CVS covers it. My company's not going to cover it, I'm not getting through to them. I'm not, it is just not registering in their brain that I need this obesity coverage, and it's unfair that they're not covering it because it's such a taboo subject. They're like very like they don't really even want to talk about it. And I'm like, but come on, like you cover all these other medical conditions, but because obesity as a disease is a newer concept, like you're not covering something that I'm having to pay out of pocket, and nobody else in the company is having to pay out of pocket for this. Yeah, total BS that it's not covered. Yes, because I think obesity helped push me into type 2 diabetes. And that's very possible, but Anissa, I'm going to say that it's very possible that you would have become type 2 diabetic even if you weren't overweight. Um, there's some people that just have type 2 diabetes and it doesn't matter. It's just biology, even if you had never been overweight. Um, yeah, you too, Kim. Yeah, I mean, it is very possible that your weight did help it, but I'm really with Anissa, like because you're still like really struggling with it now that the weight is off. I'm wondering if yours is more a genetic component than it is like your obesity then forced you into type 2 diabetes. Because I would think that if you've got your obesity under control and you've got your diet under control, that uh, that would really start resolving itself to a point. But I know that you do struggle the minute that you step out of bounds on your diet. CVS just added them back to the formulary. Yeah, but sad that I just don't have the obesity coverage on my plan. Hey there, Journey of Life. Nice to see you. I thought Texas were Illinois bad. They are kind of bad because my company works in 23 states and I have to deal with them. They're bad for employment stuff, but not necessarily the personal property. Florida's super cheap, no personal property or state tax. Yeah, so when I go to retire and if I decide that I'm going to live overseas, depends on how long my stepmother's alive, but almost all my like immediate relatives, like, well, my in-laws and my brother who's still alive and like my nieces and nephews, everybody's in Florida, so I'd have to use somebody's address down there. No live streams over here. You could see me faint. Oh my gosh. Anissa, if once you started doing it, you would definitely get used to it. And Lynn's reminding everybody, yeah, make sure you hit that like button. That's like one of the best things that you can do for this video is to hit that like button to let YouTube know that you like that you like my channel, that you like my live stream. Just so Brian's just tracking my journey, trying to get healthy. Yeah, well, great thing to do. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to try and lose the weight without losing my mind. Because it's always, it's losing weight is never easy. I remember YouTube will slow down traffic. So going live tonight at 7 Central Daylight Time. So is that so is that 6? No, that's 8 p.m. Okay, so you'll first time using StreamYard, only second time live. Wish me luck. Oh, you'll do great. Don't worry about it being a huge bust. Like my first live only had a couple people. You just got to get used. You just got to do it and do it consistently. Do it consistently and do it kind of at the same time. Don't be like Amy on her If You Seek Amy K channel. And don't just do it like whenever she's got opportunity. Yeah, so JC Calamity Jane is setting her alarm. I'll try. You know what? If you come on my live on my If You Seek Amy K live after this and remind me, and we'll put out a reminder for my viewers over there. Oh, my friend's tripping over 60. Yeah, that grew fast. Yeah. So yeah, I saw that you were commenting in their channel. Yeah, I was on the YouTube After 40 cruise with them, Glenda and Lon, and I saw their video. It's now over 100,000 views. I'm just thrilled. Oops. Oh my gosh, people, is it 7 o'clock already? It's almost 7 o'clock. Okay, looks like we are so busy here tonight that I'm not gonna um get to all of the comments, but you all can see them on the screen. I'm so sorry. Normally I'm able to get to all of them. Yeah, so I didn't realize that, Vicky. I didn't realize that Jorge has type 2 diabetes and he is skinny as a rail. So sometimes it is just genetic. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So I apologize that I didn't get to everybody's comments tonight, but I did want to show you really quick. The whole point of this is to do my weigh-in live. And I'm just going to do this really quickly. Not even going to take, oh, hold on. Let me take the comments down. Hide current comment. Yeah, there we go. You probably, Vicky, I'm sure you probably told me that Jorge was type 2 diabetic. But okay, so Amy, like, figure it out. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know what I'm doing. I just work here. Oh, okay. So my weigh-in when I got back from vacation, my first weigh-in, I was 242, which I'd gained a pound. I weighed in this past week and I was 242, so zero change. So okay, I honestly, I haven't really gotten back on the bandwagon, not really tracking my food, not really being that strict in what I'm eating. But look at this, like every single day, and this is no joke. I do not know how this happened. Every single freaking day, I have weighed in at the same exact weight. And, I tested my scale. Like I picked up Kevin, who's 22 pounds, and he weighed 22 pounds. So Kevin hasn't lost anything on his diet. Poor guy. But yeah, every single day. So I'm doing something right. And then I just wanted to show you that I completed my Rome reward. So my medal is on the way. I finished my 33.98 miles to get my Rome Conqueror challenge. So I'm really super excited that I did that. Yeah, I can't wait to lose it. What am I off to the stage? There we go. What am I doing? Hold on. Amy has no idea what she's doing. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to see the time. It goes away on my computer. Okay, so I have 4 minutes to run my mouth. But yeah, at least I'm not gaining weight. Oh yeah, so Vera, so BC, that's what I have, Blue Cross Blue Shield. My Zepbound was coverage. Yeah, no, I have Blue Cross Blue Shield, but I have small employer and yeah, no coverage at all. Let's see. Your audience will support what they expect from the creator. If people know your vlogs and Nissa, they will be there. Yep, yep, yep. We would definitely be there. Let's see. If you seek Amy K, if you seek CK, my is it Britney Spears? Yes, it is, Robert. I had to add the K at the end because uh people had a hard time finding the channel without the K because it always just came up Britney Spears. And it is, I literally did name my channel after a Britney Spears song. But it also too, like this channel, that channel, my cruise channel is really about me trying to find myself after my divorce. And I just thought it was fitting. I thought it was fun. And the people who are around my age do remember the Britney Spears song. And the people who don't, I just make them say it over and over and over and over again until they get it. Let's see. So the barefoot carnivore, when I get mine, it comes in vials. Vials each contain a little more than 2 doses. I have no problem getting every little bit of the med out. I put the needle in and then pull it out. Oh yeah, so if you have vials, yeah, it's easy to do that. But your vials, if you have more than 1 dose, you must be using compounded, and those have a different type of water or mix like solution that prevents bacteria, and they don't do that with the single-use ones. Oh, well, thank you guys. Thank you for I'm getting there. And also like I need to stop phoning it in. I didn't get a chance to talk about like this walking. So I watched this channel called Walking is Fitness, and it's really encouraging me to do 10 minutes of walking a day, no matter what. Grace, I swear to God. So Grace just sent 2 more memberships, Journey of Life 143, and it's allegedly innocent. Hold on, let me get down to the bottom. Thank you, Grace. I truly, truly appreciate it. And I hope the people that get the memberships appreciate it and watch the member videos. Where do I get the medals from? It's called The Conqueror, and just Google, just Google it. You'll find the website. You can download an app. You just go in and you buy a code, and then you put the code in the app, and then it gives you a map and all this fancy things to do the challenge, and you set how long you want to take to do it. And then when you're done, it says, congratulations, you're complete. You click a button and it will send you the medal. So basically I spend about $40. Look, I know it's a lot of money, but it was a treat. It's like one of the few things that I do for myself. So I don't know. Everybody's got their thing. I don't eat out. I don't go to the shows. I don't smoke. I don't drink. Yeah, there's so many things that I don't do. Well, thank you. Oh, sorry. I know that's loud. Okay, well, it is that time for me to end this stream. And so give me a few minutes to get over to If You Seek Amy K. So if anybody wants to join me over there to talk about cruising or anything, honestly, or you're not tired of me yet, I will be over there for another hour. And hopefully we'll have a lot of fun. Oh, well, thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. Sounds cool. It's motivating, then it's worth it. Yeah, the medals are actually really nice quality. Like I have one from Tokyo that has a Maneki Neko on it. And it's really, really beautiful medal. Oh, and here is the link for If You Seek Amy K if you need to get to that channel. But I'm going to end the stream, and then there should be a redirect coming up that will then take you to the live stream, and then you'll just wait. And I may actually start it a little bit early, just depending on, once I hit the end button here, it's going to do the outro. Words are hard. It's going to do the outro, and then it's going to take a few minutes for it to process before I can actually leave this instance and go into the other. So just give me a few minutes, and I will see you all again soon. Wow, this seems like this was really short. I feel like we need a whole nother hour. So thank you all so much for hanging out with Amy Loses It. And I'm still down 62 pounds, but my scale is looking pretty good this week. So maybe we'll get a surprise. I have a few more days until my official weigh-in day, but it's looking promising on this end. So have a fabulous night. I will see you again soon.
She got sunshine dreams and a suitcase in mind, counting down the days